Train services on the Cleveland line. Hours of operation: Monday to Thursday, inbound 4:39 a.m. to 11:39 p.m. Outbound 4:41 a.m. to 12:50 a.m. Friday, inbound 4:39 a.m. to 12:39 a.m. Outbound 4:41 a.m. to 1:50 a.m. Saturday, inbound 5:09 a.m. to 12:39 a.m. Outbound 4:41 a.m. to 1:50 a.m. Sunday, inbound 6:09 a.m. to 11:09 p.m. Outbound 5:41 a.m. to 11:50 p.m. Frequency: weekdays, peak 15 minutes, off-peak 30 minutes. Weekends, peak 30 minutes, off-peak 30 minutes. Service description: express and all-station train services from Cleveland to Brisbane City. All stops: Cleveland, Ormiston, Wellington Point, Birkdale, Thornside, Lota, Manly, Wynnum Central, Wynnum, Wynnum North, Lindum, Hemmant, Murarrie, Cannon Hill, Morningside, Norman Park, Coorparoo, Buranda, Park Road, South Bank, South Brisbane, Roma Street, Central, Fortitude Valley. Express: Cleveland, Ormiston, Wellington Point, Birkdale, Thornside, Lota, Manly, Morningside, Norman Park, Coorparoo, Buranda, Park Road, South Bank, South Brisbane, Roma Street, Central, Fortitude Valley. Key train interchange locations: Manly, Park Road, Roma Street, Central Stations. What's in it for me? You asked for more frequent and consistent services with more available seating, and we're delivering. This means 266 additional services each week, including extra peak services at stations where they're needed most. Trains at least every 15 minutes in the morning and afternoon peaks, and all day between Cannon Hill and Brisbane City. 30-minute off-peak departures at all other stations and on weekends. A new express train stopping pattern. During both morning and afternoon peaks, express services will stop all stations between Cleveland and Manly, run express between Manly and Morningside, then stop all stations to and from the city. Customers travelling to stations between Cannon Hill and Wynnum Central will need to change to a connecting all stations train at Manly, inbound between 6 a.m. and 7:45 a.m. All other trains will stop at all stations. Consistent journey times between Cleveland and Central. Express trains 55 minutes inbound and 56 minutes outbound. All stops trains 62 minutes inbound and 63 minutes outbound. The majority of Cleveland line services will continue through to Northgate or Shorncliffe stations. Cleveland services will be represented by a dark blue colour on the TransLink network map, timetables and passenger information displays. Getting around Redlands and surrounds. Destination and routes. Bus and train stations interchanges. Birkdale Station, routes 253, 254, 255. Buranda Busway Station, routes 243, 250, 251, 261, 265, 267, 273, 275, 276, 279, 281, 299. Buranda Train Station, routes 243, 250, 251, 261, 265, 267, 273, 275, 276, 279, 281, 299. Capalaba Interchange. Routes 240, 243, 250, 251, 252, 253, 254, 260, 262, 263, 264, 266, 267, 270, 273, 275. Capalaba Park and Ride. Routes 243, 251, 260, 267, 275. Carindale Interchange. Routes 242, 250, 270. Cleveland Station. Routes 250, 252, 255, 258, 272, 274, 275. Cultural Centre Station. Route 250. 8 Mile Plains Station. Routes 260, 261, 262, 276, 279, 281, 280, 299. Greenslopes Station. Routes 261, 299. Griffith University Station. Routes 260, 261, 262, 276, 279, 280, 281, 299. Holland Park West Station. 261, 299. Logan Home Station. Route 282. Manly Station. Route 240. Marta Hill Station. Route 250. Ormiston Station. Routes 251, 252. Point Talburpin. Routes 280, 281. Redland Bay Marina. Routes 250, 280, 281, 282. The Sleeman Centre. Routes 243, 250, 251, 265, 267, 270, 273, 275. South Bank Busway Station. Route 250. South Bank Train Station. Route 250. Stones Corner Station. Route 250. Thornside Station. Route 253. Toondah Harbour. Route 258. Upper Mount Gravatt Station. Routes 260, 261, 262, 276, 279, 280, 281, 299. Victoria Point Interchange. Routes 250, 270, 274, 276, 277, 279, 280, 281, 282, 272. Victoria Point Jetty. Routes 270, 274, 279. Wellington Point Jetty. Route 254. Wynnum Central Station. Route 240. Shopping centres. Alexandra Hills Shopping Centre. Routes 250, 264, 266, 275. Birkdale Fair. Routes 253, 254, 255. Birkdale Village. Routes 253, 254, 255. Capalaba Park Shopping Centre. Routes 240, 243, 250, 251, 252, 253, 254, 260, 262, 263, 264, 266, 267, 270, 273, 275. Capalaba Central Shopping Centre. Routes 240, 243, 250, 251, 252, 253, 254, 260, 262, 263, 264, 266, 267, 270, 273, 275. Cleveland Shopping Centre. Routes 250, 252, 255, 258, 272, 274, 275. Crystal Waters Shopping Centre. Routes 250, 272. Mayfair Village. 240, 242, 243. Logan Hyperdome Shopping Centre, Route 282. Town Centre at Victoria Point, routes 250, 270, 272, 274, 276, 277, 279, 280, 281, 282. Victoria Point Lakeside, routes 250, 270, 272, 274, 276, 277, 279, 280, 281, 282. Victoria Point Shopping Centre, routes 250, 270, 272, 274, 276, 277, 279, 280, 281, 282. Westfield Carindale Shopping Centre, routes 242, 250, 270. Westfield Garden City Shopping Centre, routes 260, 261, 262, 276, 279, 280, 281. Hospitals. Mater Children's and Mater Mothers Private Hospital, route 250. Mater Private and Redlands Hospital, route 272. QE2 Hospital, routes 260, 262. Universities and TAFE. Griffith University, Mount Gravatt and Nathan, routes 260, 261, 262, 276, 279, 280, Mount Gravatt only, 281, 299. Metropolitan South Institute of TAFE, routes 250, 251, 252, 254, 262, 264, 267, 275. Suburbs. Alexandra Hills, routes 250, 251, 252, 253, 254, 255, 262, 264, 266, 267, 270, 273, 275. Belmont, routes 242, 243, 250, 251, 265, 267, 270, 273, 275. Birkdale, routes 253, 254, 255. Buranda, routes 243, 250, 251, 261, 265, 267, 273, 275, 276, 279, 281, 299. Burbank, routes 262, 276, 279, 280, 281. Camp Hill, routes 243, 250, 251, 265, 267, 273, 275. Capalaba, routes 240, 243, 250, 251, 252, 253, 254, 260, 262, 263, 264, 265, 266, 267, 270, 273, 275, 276, 279, 280, 281. Carina, routes 243 250 251 265 267 273 275. Carindale. Routes 242 243 250 251 265 267 270 273 275. Chandler. Routes 240 243 250 251 260 265 267 270 273 275. Cleveland. Routes 250 252 255 258 272 273 274 275. Cooper's Plains. Routes 260 262. Cooperoo. Routes 243 250 251 265 267 273 275. Cornubia. Route 282. 8 Mile Plains. Routes 260 261 262 276 279 281 299 280. Greenslopes. Routes 261 299. Gumdale. Routes 240 242 243 275. Holland Park West. Routes 261 299. Loganholme. Route 282. Mackenzie. Routes 260 261 262 276 279 280 281. Manly. Route 240. Manly West. Routes 240 242 243 275. Marradale Park. Routes 262 264 265. Mount Cotton. Route 282. Mount Gravatt. Routes 260 261 262 276 279 280 281 299. Nathan. Routes 260 261 262 276 279 281 299. Ormiston. Routes 251 252 255. Redland Bay. Routes 250 280 281 282. Rochdale. Routes 260 261 262 276 279 280 281 299. Sherla Park. Route 282. Sheldon. Routes 263 265 276 279 280 281. South Brisbane. Route 250. Thornside. Route 253. Thornlands. Routes 250 270 272 273 274 275 276 279 280 281. Upper Mount Gravatt. Routes 260 261 262 276 279 281 299 280. Victoria Point. Routes 250 270 272 274 276 277 279 280 281 282. Wakerley. Routes 240 242 243 275. Wellington Point. Routes 252 254 255. Wynnum. Route 240. How to use your network. You can use your Go card, CQ card or single one-way paper ticket to travel on all TransLink buses, trains and ferries in southeast Queensland. If you're using a combination of buses, trains or ferries, simply touch on and off at each trip. If you change from one train to another train without leaving the station, there is no need to touch off and then back on again. Simply touch off when you arrive at your destination. Go Card Transfer Rules. You can transfer up to 3 times across all zones. You have 6 hours to complete your journey. The final trip of the journey must start within 3.5 hours of when you started the first trip. There is a 1-hour time limit between transfers. Note: Go Card transfer rules do not apply to transferring between services using CQ card. Using a paper ticket. At the start of each trip, show your ticket to the bus driver, train station master if one is available, or ferry master. Paper ticket transfer rules. You can transfer as many times as you like. You must start the final trip before the expiry time printed on the ticket. If you are travelling within 1 to 10 zones, you have 2 hours to complete your journey as long as you start the last trip before the end of the 2 hours. If you are travelling within 11 zones or more, you have 3.5 hours to complete your journey, as long as you start the last trip before the end of the 3.5 hours. Return journeys are not permitted when using a single paper ticket. Journey Planner. TransLink's Journey Planner is the best way to plan your journey to your destination using public transport. Using Journey Planner is quick and easy. Just visit translink.com.au on your computer or mobile device and enter your departure address and destination. Journey Planner tells you the best way to get there, with maps and walking directions. Visit translink.com.au for more information. Tickets and fares. Go Card is the smartest option when travelling on public transport in southeast Queensland. Save with Go Card. Travel using Go Card and save at least 30% compared to the cost of a single paper ticket. Receive 20% off your Go Card fare when travelling off-peak. Off-peak is currently from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m, after 7 p.m. weekdays until 3 a.m. the following day, and all day weekends and statewide Queensland gazetted public holidays. In June 2013, the Queensland Government announced a 12-month trial of an earlier off-peak start time of 8:30 a.m. instead of 9 a.m, starting January 2014. Make 9 Go Card journeys in a week, Monday to Sunday, and travel free for the rest of the week. Senior and pensioner Go Card holders who make 2 or more Go Card journeys in one day travel free for the rest of the day. Buy and top up all over town. Buy a Go Card at over 580 locations or top up at over 1,600 locations, including many Queensland rail stations, some busway stations, selected newsagents and 7-Eleven stores. Top up your Go Card as often as you want, with as little as $5 or as much as $200. Always remember to touch on and touch off. Using Go Card is easy. Simply remember to always touch on at the beginning of your journey and touch off at the end of your journey. Make Go Card yours, or it could be anyone's. Register your Go Card so that if the card is lost or stolen, the travel balance will always remain safe. Registering your card also means that you can access your Go Card account online at translink.com.au and over the phone 131230. More information. For more information about your new bus network, visit translink.com.au or phone 131230 anytime. Interpreter service 131230. National Relay Service, TTY and modem, 133677. Direct TTY, 33693377. Accessible Transport, translink.com.au/accessible transport. Speech-to-speech relay service, 1300 555 727. To request a CD to be sent out to you, please call 131230. This has been a Queensland Narrating Service recording of A Better Public Transport Network for the Redlands region, made on behalf of TransLink. Your narrator was Kay Stevenson in